One king that is not talked about enough in talking about all the kings of the Bible is King Josiah of Judah. He was a good king who sought the Lord and sought the Lord from a very early age. And he truly lived his faith out for the Lord. He went through the land, he eradicated idolatry from the land, he removed the idols from the temple and repaired the temple and had the people resume temple worship. And during that repair, the book of the law was found. And the words of the book of the law were read to Josiah. And when he heard the words, it pierced him because the people had sinned so greatly. It drove him to publicly commit to the Lord. Let me read to you 2 Chronicles 34, verse 29 and 31, through 31, excuse me. So the king sent messengers and gathered all the elders of Judah and Jerusalem. The king went up to the Lord's temple, and all the men of the inhabitants of Jerusalem, as well as the priests and the Levites, all the people from the oldest to the youngest. He read in their hearing all the words of the book of the covenant that had been found in the Lord's temple. Then the king stood at his post, made a covenant in the Lord's presence to follow the Lord and keep his commands, decrees, and statutes with all his heart, with all his soul, in order to carry out the words of the covenant written in the book. Now, after Josiah makes that commitment, the people follow him. But Josiah's example here, it shows that he gave his life to the Lord. He fully stood on his own 2 feet, gave his life to the Lord. He was fully committed. And I believe that the day that Josiah stood there in the temple and gave his life in such a way, I believe it did not matter if anyone else followed or not. He was going to follow. He was going, though none go with him, he was going to follow. And you know, in life, we want to make differences in life. We want our life to mean something. Boy, this is one way, and probably the greatest way, that our life can mean anything. In fact, it is the greatest way. To give our life to the Lord and live for him, no matter if anyone else goes with us. Though none go with us, let us still follow him.